So hello everyone, very warm welcome back to the channel CavokSim. Join me here on the ground at Palma de Mallorca for our two flights from here up to Bournemouth in the UK. Operating flight BY6603 tonight with the call sign Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf. We're flying the PMDG 737-800. So at the moment, just in the middle of doing the walk around the aircraft, and at the moment she's being loaded up, prepped, ready for the flight back to the UK. And I've just been out checking around the outside of her, make sure everything's all hunky-dory and that we're good to fly. Over here in Palma, absolutely beautiful day. It was 6 hours behind live time, so it's going to be a nice daytime flight back to the UK. Flight time today of about 1 hour and 40 minutes once we are airborne. So let's just make our way into the cockpit and get ourselves sorted on the flight deck. And completely messing up my drone cam, but here we go. Right. So back in the flight deck, we'll just have a quick check, see what's going on. So cargo's been all loaded up. Passengers have just finished loading. 172 passengers today coming back with us, and fuel tanks 9 tons of fuel for the trip. Requirement today of about 8,400 kilos. I've topped it up by about 500 just in case of any weather related problems down the route. Just going to the Navigraph charts, and they've recently updated the software to it doesn't seem to have it on here. Okay, can't see it on this version in the sim, unfortunately. Let's try reloading it up. But they've added a new overlay onto the Navigraph charts to depict weather. But doesn't seem I have it, unfortunately, in the sim. Unfortunately. Oh well, not to worry. Never mind. Anyway, so back to the flight in hand. We do have a little bit of ATC online tonight. We're on VATSIM as per usual, and we've got a tower controller and ATIS here at Palma this evening, which is quite nice to have. Nothing further down the line, unfortunately, at the moment, but the night is young. So what we'll do, we'll get the route into the FMC, and we'll then quickly check the ATIS and go from there. So just pop in the airport. Okay, so let's bring up our flight plan for tonight. Right, so say we're operating BY6603, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf is the call sign. We're in aircraft Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Alpha, a 737-800 with CFM 56 engines, and we've got a filed departure time for about 10 minutes. We can quickly get all this in and ready, and then we can get a clearance to get going. So Palmer to Bournemouth. Pop in the flight numbers. Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. We're going to be expecting a departure off of runway 24 right this evening. Let's just find our flight plan. So we're going off, expecting the ESPOR 2 Alpha departure. So we'll pop ESPOR 2 Alpha in, go back to the route page. ESPOR, then Lima 2, airway up to Victor November Victor. Uniform November 861. To OLOXO. OLOXO. Direct to Alpha Golf November. Direct to Charlie November Alpha. Direct to RALIX or RALIX. Direct to EKRAS. Getting up towards the UK here. And direct to Thread, which is just off the southwestern tip of the Isle of Wight. Arrival into Bournemouth, we're expecting runway 26, we'll pop in the ILS for 26, Fred 1 Sierra that will be, and we won't put a transition in. Right, okie dokie. So let's just go over, right, we can start getting rid of some of these service vehicles. So get rid of all the cargo, can release the stairs, make sure the doors are shut, doors are shut, doors are shut. Right, and we'll get ready for pushback. Okie dokie, so let's go and check the payload. So payload we have so we have a zero fuel weight of 61.1 tons, 61.1, zero fuel. Let's just bring up the fuel. Where's the fuel hired in? There we are. So reserves, we've got an alternate today of Birmingham, so if we can't get into Bournemouth for whatever reason, so we've got alternate fuel of 1652 plus 1105 is 2757. So we'll put in 2.8 tons. Round that up, be nice and conservative. We've got cost index of 6, so quite a fuel efficient flight for us today. And I have filed for 380 the cruise level today. We'll see if we can get up there. Transition altitude at Palmer is 6,000 feet. That's the altitude in which we go over to flight levels. And average wind during the flight 218 at 49, so slight tailwind today. Okay, 9 tons, we have 9 tons. 9 tons loaded. Wing tanks are wing tanks are full, and we have just under 1.2 tons of fuel in the centre tank. Execute that off. Selected temperature, nice long runway here at Palmer. We'll say 45 degrees flex. Once they come out, hopefully with the EFB on the 737 here, hopefully soon. We'll have all this for takeoff calculations and the like. It'll be so much easier than just doing a bit of guesswork. Takeoff centre of gravity 18.1%, 18.1, and that gives us a trim of 5.94. So we have takeoff speeds 43, 45, 51. So we can pop 151 in here. Right. So we go back to the route page, we'll activate the route, and let's just go ahead and get the ATIS, which is 119.25. And we'll flip over to the tower, 118.3. Are they still online? Okay, we don't have any ATIS anymore. Okay, never mind. Right, let's go back to the charts and we'll go back to Navigraph. I'll get the Palmer info weather. Okay, variable 2 knots, Cavok 28 degrees, 22, 1010, 1010 is what I was after. So we can set the QNH, we've got the right altitude on the altimeter. Right then, so if we go and get the tower frequency, is he still online? LEPA tower, yep. Okay, we've got quite a bit of ATC up here now, so that's looking good. Right then, so Palmer Tower. I'll also just set the brakes as well. So we are call sign Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, we're on stand 88, and we are 737 going to Bournemouth. So I'm expecting the ESPOR 2 Alpha, and might even be a 3 Bravo from 24 left, so we'll have a look. Very quiet on frequency. Don't like it when it's quiet. Right then. Palmer Tower, a very good evening to you. It's Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. We're on stand 88. Boeing 737-800, and requesting clearance please for Bournemouth Echo Golf Hotel. Okay, and I've just realised I'm not transmitting on any frequency because I've put the wrong frequency in. It's a 1183, not 03. There we go. Right, let's try again, shall we? Shall we try again? Palmer Tower. Very good evening to you. It's Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf 737-800 on stand 88 requesting clearance please for Bournemouth Echo Golf Hotel.
Jet 6 Tango Golf, Palmer Tower close, standby. Okay, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, ready to copy.
Hey firm, ready to copy. Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, information Charlie, current QNH 1010, you are clear to Bournemouth via runway 24 right, ESPOR 2 Alpha, runway 24 right, climb 6000, squawk 6223.
Okay, clear to Bournemouth, departing runway 24 right, ESPOR 2 Alpha departure, squawking 6223, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, confirm climbing to 6000 initially.
And initial climb to 6,000 feet, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, is that correct? Call me ready for push and start.
Okay, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf. Right, okay then, so we've got the departure that we were expecting. Excellent, so I haven't got to change anything in the FMC, which is always a bonus. So what we'll do, we'll just quickly get some radio frequencies put in just in case we need those for the departure. So we're going to be departing on the SID 24 right, straight ahead on the 236 radial from Mike Juliet Victor to back axe above 2,000 feet, turning right to the Andradix NDB 384, so I'll pop that in as well. So that's put in the active, we'll pop that in the active. Also we'll pop in the VOR over here as well. And do the courses at 236, which is our initial heading after departure. So 236, rotate that around to 236, and we've got an initial cleared altitude of 6,000 feet, so pop 6,000 feet in the altitude window. We'll arm the auto throttles, we'll go flight director 1, flight director 2, and okay, we'll select ADF 1, which will give us the NDB here for our turn. Right, let's get some lights on. Right then. Okay, so we'll pop the takeoff page in there, we'll put the push map page in there. And daft. Didn't check to make sure I had the APU started. Well done, Pete. Right, let's get the APU up started then quick. Your dampers on. APU bleed. And set the pumps with fuel in the centre tank. we should get some blue lights. Right. Right, back to right, okay, now we can remove the chocks. Turn those to the right. Right. So that's our little hiccup for tonight, I think, finished. Let's just turn the auto throttle back on. Let's reset the VT speed. 151. Yeah, 151. And let's just set the trim at 5.9. So winding the little needle down just to about there. Right, okay, I think we are about ready for start. And we'll wind that up to 380 for our cruise. Right then, anti-collision lights on, hydraulics selected on, doors are closed. Okay. Papa Tower, hello again. Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, stand 88, requesting push and start, please.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, squawk 6223, please.
Apologies, just setting that now.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, push approved, facing east, QNH 1010.
Push start approved, face east and QNH 1010, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf. And this is why you have two pilots on the flight deck. Right. So push and start to face east. So very haphazard pushback system in the PMDG. Don't like this system at all. We'll just have to deal with it.
Ready for push and start, falling 7 Mike Zulu. Falling 7 Mike Zulu, push approved, facing north, QNH 1010. Approved, facing north, QNH 1010, falling 7 Mike Zulu.
Alright, there we go, finally moving. And reset that to 6,000 feet. Okay. Clear the building, select number 2, ground start. Start valve open. And 2. Fuel in, less on the line. Okay, start valves cutting out, and ground start number 1. That was a really bad pushback. Okay, let's push the brakes and fuel in. Okay, starter's cut out. Okay, ground crew is gone. Okay then. So select APU is off. Right then, so controls check, fully forward, fully back, to the left, to the right, and the rudder fully left, rudder fully right, controls are checked. And let's bring the chart up.
X-ray uniform whiskey request clearance for taxi. Sierra X-ray uniform Alpha whiskey. This is the second time I tell you that your flight plan is incorrect and I can't clear you to nothing because your flight plan is incorrect. So please fix your flight plan. See if you want to. If I want you to give a clearance, I need a flight plan from you, and your flight plan is now incorrect. So please check your flight plan and check that it's correct. Can you check it please? I think it's correct. Stand by.
Good evening, Palma Tower, Ryanair 5 Whiskey, solely established on the left, runway 24 left, information, Charlie.
Ryanair 5 Whiskey, Palma Tower, hello, winds are variable and 2, runway 24 left, red land.
Clear to land, runway 24 left, Ryanair 5 Whiskey.
Sierra X-ray uniform Alpha Whiskey, I still don't have nothing, please recheck. If you refiled something, please recheck and refile it. Roger. Prepare taxi, Welling 7 Mike 0. Welling 7 Mike Zulu, taxi via Tango 1, Lima, Juliet, hold short link. Taxi via Tango 1, Lima, Juliet and hold short link, Welling 7 Mike 0.
Tower Tomjet 6 Tango Golf with you, ready for taxi.
Jet 6 Tango Golf, full position. There's going to be a traffic 8320 departing from the room to your left. You're going to be number 2 behind them.
Wilco, hold position, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Jet 6 Tango Golf, you have the traffic inside.
AFM, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Yeah, 6 Tango Golf, follow the traffic via Lima, hold short behind him.
Follow the traffic via Lima and hold short behind Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Right, so follow the view link.
Link, Welling 7 Mike Zulu. Welling 7 Mike Zulu, roger. Hold position for a minute. Hold position on Juliet, Welling 7 Mike Zulu. Welling 7 Mike Zulu, continue via link north, holding point Hotel 2 to 4 right. Continue via link north to holding point Hotel 2 at the runway 24 right, Welling 7 Mike Zulu. Jet 6 Tango Golf, follow the traffic.
Liner 5 to Whiskey, Saket, runway 24 left via Sierra 2.
Hold position, Ryanair 5 to Whiskey please, break, Jet 6 Tango Golf, did you copy it?
Sorry, AFM, copy, follow the view link, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Ryanair 5 to Whiskey, taxi stand 68 via Mike Tango 1.
Taxi stand 68 via Mike Tango 1, Ryanair 5 to Whiskey.
View is making a clear getaway. So our instructions to follow him. He's going down to 24 right, we're going to 24 right.
Okay, November 1 intersection, falling 7 max loop.
Approved.
Thank you.
So get the speed down to get around the corner here, so anything less than 10 knots.
Fully ready, falling 7 max loop.
Welling 7 Mike Zulu, wind variable at 2 knots, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
2 for right, clear for takeoff, falling 7 max loop.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, you're going to continue via north to holding point Hotel 2.
Continue north taxiway to Hotel 2, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Final 5 to Whiskey block stand 68.
So Hotel 2 has just told us we're going to carry on up here. The viewing's going from November 1. We're going to carry on up to this taxiway and then there he goes.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, line up and wait, runway 24 right.
Line up and wait 24 right, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Welling 7 Mike Zulu, Palma Center, 121.3, adios.
Center to 1.3, thank you, Center, falling 7 max loop.
Okay, so 24 right, confirm 24 right. And line up and wait. Brake is set. I don't need that.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, wind variable at 2, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 24 right, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Okay, brakes are released. Time is set. Okay, engine stable and take off. Okay, N1 Toga power set, indications normal. 80 knots. Rotate. And we're airborne. Following on to the flight directors. Gear selected up. Okay, so LNAV. Level change. Bit of a bump.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, contact Palma Center 121.3, 5.
Palmer Center 121.35. Thanks very much to the ATC. Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Bye.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, it's 121.3.
Correction 121.3. Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Bye. Okay, so we're in climb thrust now. Autopilot A will start bugging up. So to the up speed. 121.3. Flap 1. And flaps up will go to VNAV, and let's contact departure.
Flight level 80 with a squawk 6220.
Squawk 6260, initial departure, Navic 1 Delta. AGN registered.
AGN 2020, correct. Confirm flight level 80.
Flight level 80.
AGN 2020, clearance correct.
Palmer Centre, very good evening to you. It's Tomjet 6 Tango Golf with you on the ESPOR 2 Alpha departure, passing through 5,000 feet, climbing 6,000.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, Palmer Control, good evening, radar contact, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
187 Mike Zulu, continue climb flight level 180.
Continue climbing to Alpha level 180, rolling
Okay, up to flight level 140. So we're now clear to a flight level, we can go standard, and we are now passing flight level 60 for flight level 140.
BT 5 Yankee Kilo, contact over 118.3, goodbye.
Contact over 118.3 ATQ, followed by Yankee Kilo.
Station calling for boost and start, second call set.
EVT 3 Quebec Romeo.
BC 23 Quebec Romeo, settlement booster is approved. Facing the east, QNH 1010.
Pushing for the crew face east, QNH 1010, EVT 3 Quebec Romeo.
Palmer Control, good evening, it's Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha on descent, passing flight level 250, information Charlie.
Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha, Palmer Control, good evening, radar contact, descent flight level 90. And expect ILS Zulu, runway 24.
Descent to flight level 90 and expect runway 24 ILS Zulu, Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha.
3 Papa Tango, speed 170 knots.
Speed 170 knots, 2 jet, 3 Papa Tango.
3 Papa Tango, correct, maintain speed until 4 DME. Contact tower 118.3, goodbye.
Keeping speed up to 4 DME and conducting tower 118.3 jet, 3 Papa Tango. Good evening, bye-bye.
Power Control, good evening, Transavia 3 Romeo. With information Charlie, because I have our clearance to incident.
Transavia 3 Romeo, Palmer Control, good evening to you. We cleared to Amsterdam via flight plan route. Epama 2 Echo departure, squawk 6214.
Fire Epama to Echo, departure, squawk 6214 for Transavia 3 Romeo.
Transavia 3 Romeo, clearance correct. Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha, traffic information. In 1 minute, traffic climbing through flight level 170 to flight level 240. At your 12 o'clock, currently 14 miles. Minimum crossing distance will be 5.5.
Affirmative, Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha.
Under 5 Echo Delta, traffic at your 11 o'clock, 12 miles. Now, descending to flight level 90 to flight level 220. Minimum crossing distance 5.5.
Reactive traffic inside, Condor traffic Delta. Okay.
Condor to Victor Yankee, wind 230 degrees, 04 knots, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Condor 2 Victor Yankee. Thank you.
Jet 6 Tango Golf, climb flight level 180.
climb flight level 180, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
EC3 Quebec Romeo request back.
EC23 Quebec Romeo, taxi holding point Echo 2, runway 24 via Golf 2.
Got 6 hold Echo 2, runway 24, EC3.
Okay, so above 10,000 feet now, the landing lights can come off. So let's have the yaw damper on.
Romeo, taxi to holding point Echo 2, runway 24, correction, Echo 1, runway 24.
So just checking the pressurisation now, diff pressure's up at just below 5 psi, climbing through to nearly 2,000 feet there climbing. And looks like we're just about... Right, so we're just about to finish with fuel in the centre tank.
Control, this is Ryanair 2 Echo Victor with you at flight level 210 for Palma.
Palma, Ryanair 2 Echo Victor, Palma, getting radar contact flight level 210, descent flight level 80 on the Lotus 1 Papa, arrival expecting ILS Tulu, runway 24 left.
Yeah, that's arrival at Palma on the Lotus 1 Papa, arrival on 24 left, and flight level 80.
Contact 5 Echo Delta, higher than the Unicorn 122, decimal 8, goodbye.
Master 28 for 5 Echo Delta, have a nice evening, bye bye.
Alpine 36 kilo.
So just looking on the navigation display here, traffic ahead of us, it's that viewling that departed ahead of us, he's 2,200 feet ahead, about 18 miles.
Alpine 36 kilo Alpha, could you repeat the
centre tank fuel's emptied now, so we turn the centre tank pumps off.
When you're ready to fly direct, Kislu, Golf, India, Sierra, Lima uniform.
Affirmative, we are ready to fly direct to Kisu, Alpine 36 kilo Alpha.
Okay, so we've got 1,000 feet to go.
36 kilo Alpha, Roger, it will
Just
be
reduce that rate of descent down a little bit.
To touchdown, fly on this correction, Kislu, descend 3,000 feet, and you're clear for the ILS to approach runway 24.
Descend to 2,000 feet, direct Kisu, and we are cleared for approach runway 24, Alpine 36 kilo Alpha.
I see 23 Quebec Romeo has traffic behind. Are you able to taxi now?
Affirm, we're just a little bit confused about the holding point. Confirm Echo 2.
Yeah, Echo 2 is, Echo 2, first waypoint of the last two that you have on the runway 24.
Okay, you see 2 Quebec Romeo.
ATN 2020 requesting push and stop.
ATN 2020, stand by, call back. IC23 Quebec Romeo, it was called Hotel 3, the holding point, the last ARAC available.
Okay, that makes more sense. 46, thanks. EC3 Quebec Romeo.
ATN 2020, Panama push is approved, QNH 1011.
Okay, so level at 18,000, flight level 180, we're doing 286 knots. Inbound to ESPOR.
Mike, Salute, Lismar, Space, Unicorn 122, decimal 8, traffic information, goodbye. 7 Mike, Salute, if you read me, 122, decimal 8. Condor to Victor Yankee, radar contact through 4,500 feet, continue climb flight level 240. Condor to Victor Yankee, Palma.
Condor 215.
Condor to Victor Yankee, radar contact, continue climb flight level 240.
Continue climb flight level 240, Condor 215, sorry about that.
Ryanair 2 Echo Victor, descent altitude 5,000 feet on QNH 1010, transition level 75.
Okay, so so we're just waiting for further climb.
My microphone turned off. Sorry about that. Unicorn 122 decimal 10 to 1 by wedding to Matthew.
No worries, goodbye.
I think, to be honest, it might even be the limit of his altitude as well, so he might be waiting for us to depart his area. There's a big chunk of Spanish airspace in front of us which isn't being manned at the moment, so he's probably just waiting for that. So I'll pre-select
Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha on localizer for runway 24.
so I'll pre-select Unicorn 121.
Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha, roger, continue the approach. There will be 2 departures before your arrival.
Okay, roger, Alpine 36 Kilo Alpha.
Final to Echo Victor, continue on present heading expedite descent.
Sorry,
Wind 230 degrees 04 knots, runway 24 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, first place off 53 for back Romeo.
Final to Echo Victor, confirm continue on heading 150 expedite descent. Final to Echo Victor, Palma.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry, I'm struggling to hear you.
Yeah, to Echo Victor, the expedite descent altitude now 3,000 feet. Are you able to continue the approach? You feel a wee bit high and you need some delay factoring?
To get down to 3,000 feet.
Transatlanta to Romeo, runway 24, line up in sequence now.
I have a sequence, runway 24, Condalia 3 Romeo.
Is 323 Quebec Romeo, Captain able for takeoff now?
Next one was taking off now, the GT3 for back Romeo.
Final to Echo Victor, please continue heading 180 degrees.
Keep me heading 180 degrees for Ryan at US Go Victor.
Transit 6 Tank Golf, continue Unicorn 122.8 goodbye.
There we go. With Unicorn 122.8 Tomjet 6 Tanker Golf. Bye bye. Right, so we're out of his airspace now, so that's what I was expecting. A bit of a croaky throat right now. We're over to 122 this mate, so let's get up to our cruising level. So let's go up to 380. There we are, the wind engines are winding up. Okay, so we're just above our optimum altitude, so that's perfect. So our next sensor controller is 125.1. And we'll be reaching him at 1 OLOXO. OLOXO. And then EKRAS. So when I got the weather for Bournemouth, so we've got 19:20 Zulu 8 minutes ago, 250 at 9, 1 and 10k, few at 3,800, 18, temperature 14, dew point 1010. And that's perfect. Right, so we're going to expect so we're on a Fred 1 Sierra, and we're going to expect ILS 26 and that and that. Okay. Down here, it's the city of Barcelona Airport. And there's some high level clouds up here. Oh, what's going on there? Right, so there we are, passing through flight level 300, been in the air for 22 minutes, still doing 287 knots. Let's just do a quick pressurisation check. So diff pressure 7.8 and passing through 5,000 feet. Looking good. Absolutely spectacular scenery down there. So there we go, folks. We're just getting a couple of little bumps as we're just flying over the Pyrenees now, on the border between Spain and southern France. And we've 1,000 feet to go. There's the annunciator. And we should get a call in a moment. Call for us to contact the next centre controller. Right, so we'll turn over to him. 1251.
Planning Tower 118, decimal 1.
Contact Tower 118.1, able to for bye-bye. Ryanair 275, Yankee, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 567 Romeo, climb to level 300.
Alpha 300, Ryanair 567 Romeo.
Ryanair 275 Yankee, taxi, calling with Alpha runway 23 via Sierra and Papa.
Sierra Papa for hold of position, runway 23, Ryanair 275 Papa.
Bordeaux, beeline 3667, step lower.
Line 3667, descent by level 80.
Level 80, beeline 3667.
Sounds very good evening to you. It's Tomjet 6 Tango Golf with you overhead OLOXO at flight level 380.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf pour le contrôle, bonsoir. Iberia 31 Hotel Bravo, no further keys available, my only come on to days managed.
Okay, so there we go, checks in with him. So up at flight level 380, we're flying through some very thin layer of clouds. Temperature outside is minus 33 degrees. No need for engine anti-icing or anything. Here it's below the limit of ice forming, so we don't need that up here. So looking out the window here, beautiful view of the Pyrenees. Okay. So where are we? So overhead OLOXO and lost our flight. Reload that. There we go.
We're 171 uniform, ready for descent.
So just crossed into the over the border into France. So 380. So this VOR here, this VOR, RALIX, EKRAS, and then straight up over the head to Cherbourg Peninsula, straight into Fred, onto the Fred 1 Sierra to Needle, and then we'll head into Bournemouth.
Number 154, clear line approach runway 14 right.
Clear dial approach 14 right, number 154.
Okay, so we just do a
Ryanair 275 Yankee, ready on reaching.
Ryanair 275 Yankee, service between 330 with 6 knots, 183, clear for takeoff.
if we just do a quick field check. So at OLOXO, we've just literally passed OLOXO a couple of minutes ago, so Should still be good for a fuel check there. So we've got, we should have 5.9 tonnes on board, 2.5 tonnes burnt. So if we look, we've got 6.3 tonnes still on board, and we've used, let's flip the switch, 2.6 tonnes, so slightly over. We're just past the VOR, so it's about right. So with the clouds up here as well, a little bit of light chop. You can see the wings flexing. The different winds and the bumps we're getting. So we come back to the sim brief panel here. Not really expecting any turbulence at this level. So the number here is 3. I think it's on a scale of between 1 and 6, I want to say. I can't remember exactly. But the higher the number, the greater the bumpiness, and the greater the shear strength. So as we get over the Cognac VOR, which is our waypoint after next, we've got a shear strength of 3 at RALIX, and then as we come down our top of descent point, it's going to get really bumpy. So we might have a few bumps on the way down over the English Channel.
Niveau 300. Well, good evening, Subject 5 Mike November, climbing 350 in that clear. Subject 5 Mike November, control ball, correction border control bonsoir, squawk 5663. Squawk 5663, Subject 5 Mike November. Flight 275 Yankee identified, climb flight level 280. Climb flight level 280, right now 275 Yankee.
Good evening, Fast Badger. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the fantastic things that everybody said about Microsoft Flight Simulator when it came out, because it's because they're streaming all the majority of the scenery. So it's, as long as you've got a nice fast internet connection, you can have your graphics up nice and high. But yeah, I've found I can do a VFR flight on here. I can plan it all with some proper flight planning software, and you can literally fly a route as you would in real life, using all the local landmarks. I mean, I've got a little bit of flight training I did years and years ago, and around my local area, around Southampton in the UK, it's just uncanny. I even flying an approach into Southampton onto 02, I can even fly over my old school, which was in the flight path. I can see my parents' house, and yeah, even from this high up as well, we're at 38,000 feet, we can still see all the landmarks down below. Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see what the new simulator coming out next year is going to be like. Just, hopefully, ESO Microsoft, they've actually been able to build on the current level of technology they've got in this simulator. It's been absolutely amazing.
Can we keep heading 100 due to the weather? Alpine 48 Romeo Golf approved, report clear of weather. We'll go for Alpine 48 Romeo Golf. Runner 275 Yankee, proceed direct Manac. Direct Manac, runner 275 Yankee. Flight 3667, continue descend altitude 3000 feet, Canadian 1013.
3000-1013.
So looking at the VATSIM map, we should have ATC all the way up now to Bournemouth. Other than that little bit we had after Palmer Centre up to French airspace, we've got ATC all the way up, and hopefully London will be able to give us. Yeah, hopefully London will be able to give us some ATC on the way in. So yeah, it's really nice, great stuff. But yeah, currently at the moment we're on with Bordeaux control in France. Our next frequency will be Brest control, and that'll control us up to the midpoint of the English Channel, and then we'll go over to London.
Hôtel niveau 350, on arrive à 9.
Oh, I was a bit loud on the headset. So fast badger now reinstalled in FlightSim for the first time since I've reinstalled Windows. We've got a new GPU since then and can't wait to try it out. Fantastic. Be great to have you in the sky.
Formation Charlie. That was 1901 for contact Brest 125.5.
So how long have you been away from FlightSim? Has it been too long, or is it a bit long, or is it only been a short while?
That was 1901 for contact Brest 125.5.
French Boss 2 Golf, we are ready for descent.
French Boss 2 Golf, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80, French Boss 2 Golf.
I went to 5.5 for France 1914.
Line 3667, clear the LS approach for the 148.
Cleared out, that's 148, Line 3667.
Juliet 8201, number 90 is available, moving down, come 122 days, bye-bye.
Want to know the Himalaya for 30527, thank you.
Juliet 8201, Unicam 122 days, bye-bye.
We do go to the Himalaya, thank you for service, bye-bye.
Been a few months, oh dear. Been using the other flight sims though, yeah, that's pretty cool. If I'm honest, today I've actually been, I was looking through, trying to find online a list of all the old FS98 add-ons. See if I could get a full list of everything that came out for that sim, because I had quite a few myself over the years, and I was just curious to see how many there actually were, because I had the crazy idea of seeing if I could install it onto my current PC with all the add-ons and trying to do a live stream with that. And yeah, it was just interested to see if it would run. And even some of the slightly newer sims, 2002, 2000, and 2004. 2004 was the main one I used to run. And then I did have FSX, but unfortunately the PC I had at the time, it was, for lack of a better word, it was an absolute pig. It would not run FSX. Yeah, it'd be nice to run some of the old sims just to see how bad they were. FS98 with its block clouds and yeah, tiled seas. Yeah, absolutely. I think it would be fun. I mean, what I might have to do though, because this sim takes up a hell of a lot of space on my hard drive. I've only got the one hard drive in my PC at the moment, so I've got the intention of, at some point very soon, of trying to get a new extra hard drive, maybe one or two extra hard drives in there to put everything that I want on, because this sim itself, last time I checked, takes up about 600 gig with the sim and all the updates and all the stuff I've got in the community folder, so it does take up quite a bit of room, so I've not got a lot of space left. I missed that. Was that for me? No, it wasn't for me.
Direct Navac, Novembre Alpha, Victor Alpha Kilo.
Je vais faire 2 Alpha Delta Negative, alors je confirme que c'est pas sur votre plan de vol, direct Navac, Novembre Alpha.
Where are we on the map?
Averti Navac, Novembre Alpha, Romeo Alpha Kilo, merci.
Looking at that map, where are we?
663, contact Brest, 125.5,
Oh, we've got quite a way to go yet.
5, Beeline 663,
So at the moment we are just south east of Bordeaux. Where are we? There we are, and Bordeaux is down here. Not that you can see it, there's this massive layer of cloud we were just skirting above. So as we come back in, we're just looking at the nav display again, and so we're not too far off of our top of descent. We've got about 100 and what are we at? What range are we at? 320 miles. So we've got about, that's 240, so we've got about 210 miles to top of descent. 220, 221 to top of descent. So we'll be on the ground in about maybe 45 minutes. So we're not doing too bad. We've got it's very quiet on frequency this evening as well. Forgot to turn the seatbelt signs off. All the passengers have been sitting there waiting to go to the toilet.
About 6 kilo, contact the Blanek Tower, 118 decimal 1, bye-bye. 118 decimal 1, 4.6 kilo, bye-bye. 171 uniform, clear the approach from the 1 to 4 right.
Clear the RRL approach runway 15, visit 171 uniform.
110, confirm runway 14 right.
Correction, 14 right, visit 171 uniform.
Where can I get a copy of FS98? Good question. I don't really know, to be fair. You might. I think your best bet would probably be eBay. For something like that, or maybe even going into like one of the maybe even like one of the exchange shops like CEX. You know, you never know what you're going to find in one of those places. But yeah, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a sim of that age, really, in just sort of general circulation. But yeah, I would probably say eBay or maybe Amazon. I don't know. It depends. It depends who's got what floating about. Yeah, I mean, it's, what, 98? It's 25 years old now. Yeah, I mean, I haven't got a disk drive on mine either. But I mean, you can pick up external disk drives that go into the USB ports, and they're easy enough. They're easy enough to set up. Most USB stuff nowadays is plug and play anyway, so it's mostly just a case of just plugging it in and off you go. That's what I'd have to do with any of my old sims that I've got on discs, but yeah.
Contact Marseille 124 decimal 650.
Roger, Marseille 124 650, 614 kilo.
We 171 uniform established on ILS runway 14 right.
With a 171 uniform, contacted Blanek Tower 118 decimal 1 today.
Contact Blanek 118 decimal 1, thank you for your service with 171 uniform.
Cargox 160, send display level 80.
See, Fly Live's decided to stall on me. Let's just reset that. There we are.
Jet 5, Mike November, I will need an even available, would you like 36 or 340? Contact 360 for 5 Mike November. Mike November, thank you, climb to level 360.
I only found 1 or 2 eBay listings for the game. Yeah, I'd say it's 25 odd years old now. Yeah, I'd say it's probably, as I say, few and far between. I mean, if you get hold of a copy of it, fantastic. Yeah, give it a go. You can probably pick it up for a couple of quid, to be fair. But yeah, FS98, that's what got me all started. The first PC my parents bought, and first game I ever played on a PC in PC World, with only the keyboard, and trying to fly the 737-400 into Kai Tak Airport. Great stuff. But yeah, that's what kicked off my whole passion for flight sims. And, I mean, compared to what we have here now with this virtual cockpit, the 737 in 98 was probably a very cheap comic book compared to this novel. Right, anyway, we are fast coming up on top of descent, 160 miles distant now. So I expect a frequency change in a minute to breast control, so we'll just pick up their frequency. They're on 1255, so we'll put that in the standby. 1255. So when he gives us a handover, we just flip over the transfer switch. Right, I think time for another fuel check. So we're coming up on Charlie November Alpha. Cognac. So we should have 4.8 tons of fuel in the tanks. We've got 5.5, so we've got 700 in reserve there, and we have used just over 1.7, so 3.4 tons. There we go. So we're just shy on the estimated fuel burn, so we've got a little bit extra. So there we go, over the Cognac VOR.
Alpha Hotel, dès que prêt, descendez niveau 8-0.
Dès que prêt, on descend 8-0, French Hotel, Alpha Hotel.
So it'll be time in a minute to start setting up for the approach. So we will be starting our descent down in about 18 minutes. We've got 143 miles to run, and we've still got 316 miles to go till we get to Bournemouth. We'll be on the ground. Sim time 1300 Zulu. So we're about 50 minutes. And we can start seeing at the top of the ND now. We can start seeing our. We can start seeing our descent constraints.
control, bonsoir, Air Mark 797 Lima.
Mark 797 Lima. Bord de contrôle, bonsoir, identified, climb at level 310.
Climb 310, Air Mark 797 Lima.
Air France, for my tour, ready to stand.
So identification coding again.
Air France, for my tour, fly level 280, ready for the stand.
And Air France 492, contact Brest 125, decimal 5, bye-bye.
25, decimal 5, for my tour, au revoir.
Right. Okay. Right, so let's bring up the Navigraph charts then. Let's...
Subject 6 Tango Golf, contact Brest 125, decimal 5, bye-bye.
Over to Brest Control 125.5, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Bye bye.
Via 812, contact
Right,
Brest Control
so that's
125,
Brest Control 125.5.
40.
Right,
Stop climb flight level 340, Lufthansa 2 request.
let's just check in with them.
Delta 83, continue climb level 410. Delta 83, climb flight level 410.
Okay, he's not answering back. Let's check in.
Air Fox 79 Charlie, contact RALIX 128.3, good evening.
128.3, Fox 7 Charlie, thank you, bye-bye.
Brest Control, good evening, Russia 812, Frequency 340, inbound, Zebra, you.
Russia 812, Brest, bonsoir, identified, quality time to Poden.
Proceed direct, Poden, Russia 812.
Brest Control, bonsoir. It's Tomjet 6 Tango Golf with you, flight level 380, inbound to RALIX.
Subject 6 Tango Golf, Brest, bonsoir, you are identified.
Right, so we checked in with him. Right, so let's get up the charts. So we're with him now. So let's get ourselves set up. Right, so Bournemouth, we need the star with Fred 1 Sierra approach. We expect 26 left, so we'll bring that chart up. Taxi charts, airport parking stands, and airport info. Just double check the weather. So we're still VFR on the 20th, 1950 Zulu, 20 minutes ago, 2407, all the 9s, Fiat 38, Fiat 48 CBs. Get a bit bumpy on the way in, and temperature 18, dew point 14, QNH 1010. So nothing there that should stop us getting in. Right, so we'll go start off with the arrival chart. So we'll go into the legs. We are Okay, so we are to be level at thread at flight level 70, speed of 210, which is coded there. Needle 210, flight level 70, that's set there. Oh, we'll put in the centre fix there. Okay, so the
Viking 1018, flight level 3, landable.
Can lose that. Right, so we need the Bravo and D Alpha NDB 339, 25 miles.
Good day. 2-145, flight level 370.
And we're going to be wanting this section and this section. So we want 360. So 000-090-25 and 180-25. Okay, so that builds in the sectors. We'll put in a fix for runway 26 at 10 miles and 4 miles. So that'd be for our flap 5 and gear down. Okay, so that is the approach chart. So looking at the ILS, okay, we need to set in 110.5 for the ILS. 110.5 we've got set there. 110.5 we've got set. 339 we need set on the NDBs. 339.
456, contact Paris 128.1. Good evening.
128.1, good evening.
Right, okay, so platform altitude 1500 feet, that's set. And there, final fix 1500, runway 26, crossing height 51 feet. Okay, that's all good. Front course, final course is 255. We'll set 255 up here. So on the glide slope, we inset the localizer, platform altitude 1500 feet, descend down at 4.5 DME's India Bravo Hotel, which is the ILS identifier. 3-degree glide slope to runway 26. Runway height is 31 feet. We'll set 31 feet. 50 feet. In case of a missed approach, we head to Delta 255 Delta and then back to the NDB, Bravo India Alpha to hold.
492 descent 3000 feet, Cadet 1013.
Let's check the hold, Bravo India Alpha NDB. So maximum speed is 185 and climbing to 3,000 feet. So inbound course 075, outbound 255, so 075, left turns, like 1 minute. And that's coded beautifully.
avec Paris, 128 décimal 100, merci beaucoup, bonne soirée, quel temps train,
Right, and
4902, you are cleared and for your approach runway 21, report established.
so just the decision altitude then, so it's just going to be a Cat 1 ILS, decision altitude to 31 feet.
Delta entry, we are about to copy. Delta entry, can we...
So we'll set 231 in the barrel route.
ATAFM climb 410.
So 231 is set
Entry, confirmed 410.
and set. Okay, so if we don't see the runway before then, we'll go around. Once we are on the ground, so we're landing 26, so we're coming in from the east. Nice long runway, 2,200 meters. We'll stop and we'll vacate via Alpha and we'll taxi, probably park along the east apron. Okay, so we'll use auto brake 3, gives us a good balance between stopping and brake wear. We need to just check the fuel remaining, so we're going to be burning another, we've got 5 tons there, expecting 4.3, so that's 700 difference. So we go back to the net ref, minus 700 off 66.1, it gives 65.4, so 65.4 tons. We're going to land at flap 30. So flap 30 is a VREF speed of 148. We'll leave the wind correction at +5, so it gives us a VREF of 153. And this is correct in there, 110.5255. And once we're on the ground, so parking stands, east apron, probably parking stand 5 or stand 4. Nice and easy. And flying into Bournemouth today, I've got some freeware scenery, which hopefully will be quite nice.
Delta Echo back in the cockpit.
Welcome back. Easy 07 Delta 9, direct russe.
Direction Easy 07 Delta 9.
So top of descent then, we're descending in 30 miles, and we'll just pop some winds in as well. That'll give us forecast. Right, so we'll take the winds at 31, 20 and 10. So 310 is 212 at 74. Okay, that don't work. That don't work.
Steve Bird, 491, we're back. Sorry about the delay.
Welcome back.
See if we can request the winds. Let's try again, shall we? There we go. I was doing it wrong. So we'll do the winds at 310, 200 and 100. Right, so the winds at 310, 212, 74. Winds at 200, 220 at 43. Winds at 100, 229 at 23, 229 at 23. There we go, we'll go ahead and execute that. And if we just request a descent.
Press control if you can still anything aircraft to D6 heavy specific of frequency change.
Sorry, that's from colleagues again.
We just like a frequency change for our aircraft to 667.
066, what did you put in?
Evening Darren, how you doing? You alright? Go parking stand 3, eh? 3, or parking stand 3. Yeah, we'll see where we go. I haven't been to the scenery yet, so I haven't seen it, so I don't know how good it is compared to the real thing.
Good evening.
Control, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, requesting descent, please.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, descent to flight level 340.
Descent to flight level 340, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. So 340. And if we go to descend now, I'll start us down and give us 1,000 foot per minute descent rate, and then it will.
492 on the 212, you are clear to land, wind 260 degrees 6 knots. Tomjet 1 Delta Echo, contact border control 125.1. Good evening.
So our next controller will be London South 129425. So we'll pop his frequency in.
Tomjet 1 Delta Echo, contact border 125.1. Bye bye. Max 899 Yankee, you are shortly leaving module space, my Unicom 122.8. Good evening.
Unicom for Blue Max 8999 Yankee. Thank you for your service tonight and have a very good evening.
Well, 275 Yankee for you as well, Unicom 122.8.
Just check out the front windows. So in front of us here, this is the Cherbourg Peninsula, Cherbourg Gap here in the middle, and just over here just see the Channel Islands. We've got Jersey there, Guernsey, I think's that island there, and then our Alderney will be over here somewhere. With Dinard down here somewhere.
We can this was for Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, descent level 250.
Just confirm that was flight level 250, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Correct.
Okay, descended 250, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Okay, down to flight level 250 then, so winding 250.
Control, good evening, easy 23 Quebec Romeo.
Okay.
Easy 3 Quebec Romeo, transport from proceed direct to Romeo Echo November.
Direct Romeo Echo November, easy 23 Quebec Romeo.
Pilot 491, contact London.
So descending nicely then.
Decent flight level 340.
Yeah, I'm in 340 for speaker 491.
Right then, so just check the pressurizations. Pressurization's coming down 400 feet a minute. Just coming down to 6,000 feet. Diff pressure is 8 psi. Okay, looking good.
Pilot 491, contact London 129.425. Good evening.
129.425.
7492, welcome to Nantes, taxi by Romeo to gate off your choice.
07 Delta Mike, on a de tabac descendre dans 10 minutes.
07 Delta Mike, reçu.
The skies are looking very clear ahead of us. It's a good sign.
Dès qu'on a le tabac descendre, on descend 240. 07 Delta Mike.
That's control division, contact 1 Mike, flight level 3 inbound. I don't know what that says, but...
Contact 1 Mike, Lima, de West, bonsoir, Squawks 5654.
Squawks 5654, contact 1 Mike, Lima.
So checking out the nav display then, we have around about 120 miles to run. It should give us a changeover in a moment for London. So down through flight level 300. Let's just check the pressurization again. So diff pressure is 7.6, descending through 5,000, and we'll switch the seatbelt signs on as well.
Midi 07 Delta Mike, décoche en tracé direct Xergui, descente niveau 180.
On procède en direct Xergui, on descend niveau 180. C'était 07 Delta Mike.
Ryanair 07 Papa Romeo direct Nantes.
Direct Nantes, Ryanair 06 Papa Romeo.
Oh, it's not great. That's not Jersey, though. Jersey's over there. There we go. Jersey, Guernsey, Sark, and Alderney.
Project 6 Tango calls, contact London 129.425, good evening.
Over to London now, 129.425. Have a very good evening. Thank you very much for the ATC. Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, bye.
Press control, Channel 7 Yankee Romeo. D790, AT358.
Ryanair 46 Delta Delta, contact Brussels Control on 131.1, bye-bye.
131.1, Ryanair 46 Delta Delta, good evening.
Evening. BT353, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, bye-bye.
126.825,
Right, so we get into London here before we have to level off.
57, good evening, inbound London and flight level 60.
Sure, 57 London Control, roger. Speed of 15 Speed of 15 London Control, Air France 264, bonsoir. Air France 264, London Control, roger. Hello to you, D7 flight level 110, direct Holly. In fact, direct to Willow. Flight level 110, direct to Willow, Air France 264.
Apologies, did you just call Speedway 15?
15, I did, buddy. Climb out 290.
290, Speedway 15. Apologies.
No worries. Fractured 426 Foxtrot, contact breast control 125.5, bye-bye.
Breast control on 125.5, fraction 46 Foxtrot, goodbye.
Easy 266, contact Paris control 128.1.
128.1, Easy 266.
London, good evening. It's Tomjet 6 Tango Golf with you, flight level 250 inbound to Fred.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, London, to you, the Fred 1 Sierra arrival landing runway 26.
Fred 1 Sierra, runway 26, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Sierra route direct to Elbos to join the Elbos 1 Mike arrival.
Frame rate in the middle of the screen. Oh, right, okay. I'll see what you mean. That's a bit annoying.
Quick, mate, come on. Yeah, so don't just, if you don't know the answer, just ask her again. Hang on a second. Air Portugal 671, you appear to now be flying north. You should be flying to Southampton in the southwest.
Air Portugal 671 copies, I'll check the situation. I think I printed the right fix, I'll have a look.
Gotcha. Speedbird 491, descent flight of 180.
Down to 180, proceed responding west. London, good evening, with 02 Charlie Bravo at flight level 240.
With 22 Charlie Bravo London, hello to you, direct to Arnhem, descent flight of 140.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll get rid of the fly live, because that'll get rid of that.
London, Speedbird 839, ready for descent.
That'll get rid of that pesky frame rate thing. London, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf requesting further descent, please.
Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, descent flight of 180.
Flight level 180, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Right, let's get down to 180. Right, need that down then, because we are going stupidly high on our profile.
Good evening, currently descending flight level 2104, flight level 200. Speaking 11 Alpha Bravo, hello sir. Who are you? There you are. Sorry, definitely one call.
Yeah, just catch up with the chat there. Yeah, Darren, it's to do with the Fly Live overlay. I think what it was, it's set up to be at a particular length of pixels across the across the screen. So the frame rate's supposed to be down near the bottom left, I think it is. But yeah, because I wanted the Fly Live to be a little bit smaller on the screen, it's obviously put it in the wrong place, but I can't figure out how to get rid of it at the moment, so
hello there, sorry, I forgot you to breath. There's an Alpha 4 Mike arrival.
That was then he minded Alpha 4 Mike Manchester 5 November.
yeah, I'll check that out when I finish with the stream tonight on descent flight level 130, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf. Okay, down to 130 then.
London Earings 8 Victor inbound Ittenhoff flight level 360.
Earings 8 Victor, hello, the Logan 2 hotel arrival, descent flight level 160.
Descending flight level 160, Earings 8 Victor.
Come on plane, let's get down. So we're still 1500 feet high at the moment, so he's give us a further descent now down to flight level 130.
Does that work for you? 158, you can go up to 290, you're cleared up to. I'm descending, so I'm at 19 at the moment. I'm looking at the wrong plane. Descent flight of 150, 11 Kidley. 150, 11 by Kidley, 01 Alpha Bravo.
Okay, so slowly coming back on the profile.
Descent flight level 100. Level 100 at 264.
So if we just change the descent speed,
no, speed short.
just put in 270. I'll recalculate the profile.
People have some issues here with the 6. Any chance you could give me a heading to fly to Peru? While I diagnose
it? 230 degrees.
Can you repeat last please? You cut off.
230 degrees.
Right, So let's get some speed brakes out then, let's get us slowed down.
230.
Okay, so speed brakes are fully out.
Good afternoon, London, Siberia 31 again.
Hello. Oh, I think I got offline. God. Hello, you ready for taxi?
Siberia 31 Yankee Road for taxi road of Eastern Line.
Roger, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 4.
Siberia 31 Yankee taxi Alpha 4. London, good day, Skyway 617, flight level 220.
Sky 617, hello, you don't have a flight plan. Can you check and refile for us?
Yes, will do, Skyway 617.
Thank you. Shuttle 2 Lima Delta, descent flight level 90.
That's flight level 90, shuttle 2 Lima Delta.
Air France 264, contact Gatwick direct to 126.825.
Road to 126.825, bye.
Shuttle 2 Lima Delta, contact Gatwick direct to 126.825, bye-bye.
Over to the Gatwick direct on 126.825 for shuttle 2 Lima Delta. Thank you very much, bye-bye.
Right. Okay. Okay, so let's bring the speed brakes back in as we're just coming back onto profile now. So speed brakes are fully in. So we're just back onto profile 50 feet.
London, Skyway 617, we forgot to file a flight plan, I believe. We just filed it now, but what would you like us to do?
Yeah, Skyway 601, thank you. Where you gone? Hang on. The Sky 617 is a temperature Golf arrival, descend, flight level 140.
Temperature Golf arrival, flight level 140, Skyway 617.
Lufthansa to Quebec, Papa 5, I was actually requesting like information for Gatwick.
Yeah, you're not going to Gatwick, got a flight plan going to Manchester. Air Portugal 762 Kilo, London Patrol, hello to you. Route. Stand by.
Okay, so from C speed in about.
Air Portugal 76 Kilo, route direct.
I'm going to start to slow down a little bit though, so we'll go to 50. Controller's having a bit of a nightmare at the moment, I think.
Lufthansa to Quebec, Papa 5, sorry, it wasn't right, it was 50 hours.
Okay, you've now gone on to the school mode standby, so I can't even see you, so just check your transponder, please.
Oh, this is fun today.
With 22 Charlie Bravo, descent flight level 80.
Down to 80 for Wizard to Charlie Bravo.
Speedbird 15, contact Brussels Control 131.1, bye-bye.
131.1, speedbird 15, thank you, so goodbye.
Okay. Lufthansa 2, Papa Sierra Echo, let me give you a vector, just continue on the heading and descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100.
Keep on the heading, please.
Alpine 83 Delta Quebec on 30 departure, passing 3000.
Alpine 38 Delta Quebec London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 80.
Captain of 80, Alpine 83 Delta Quebec.
Speedbird 839, descent flight 130.
Descent 130, Simulator 9.
Speedbird 491, descent flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90 for Speedbird 491.
Tom jet.
Skyway 617, descent flight level 110.
110, Skyway 617.
Airport 671, Mountain Control. I'm having a bit of an avionics problem. Is there any way I can get it diverted to Gatwick?
3671, roger, vectors for the RS approach, runway 26 left, fly heading 180 degrees, and descend file 250.
Expect runway 25 left, fly heading 180 degrees, flight level 250 for airport 671.
The 671 is runway 26 left.
26 left, my apologies. Airport 671.
If you put in the separative Golf arrival and then route direct to Apton when able.
Can you repeat arrival? I got the route direct to Apton for airport 671.
Yes, Tetra 2 Golf.
Step 2 Golf, roger, airport 671.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
Speedbird 491, leave Ockham on heading.
Okay, 70, level change. Just get the speed brakes out.
Iberia 310 Yankee, runway 27 right, clear takeoff, the wind 220 degrees 10 knots. Iberia 310 Yankee, clear takeoff, runway 27 right. City.
Right, okay, Lee.
What's your call sign? Okay, comes up as Prime Nigeria, which I don't think you are. Taxi on the right, fly Charlie, backtrack 27, call fully ready.
Taxi on the right, backtrack, call fully ready.
Beautiful evening out here.
Alpine A3 Delta Quebec, climb file 290.
Traffic 290, Alpine A3 Delta Quebec.
The Phantom 9 Papa Sierra, descend flight level 190.
Descend flight level 9.
Thank you, and turn left for me, heading 140 degrees.
Turn left heading 140.
Landing control now, Bravo, descend flight level 110.
4000, Minto 1 mic departure.
Easy 11 Alpha Bravo, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Easy 11 Alpha Bravo.
Amber 175 London, hello, climb flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, jet set 175.
Speedbird A39, descend flight level 80, leave Big In on heading 340 degrees.
Oh, cool.
30, leave Big In, heading 340.
So, just looking out the front window, down at the Needles,
Descend flight level 90.
there's a big old ship going.
Shamrock 57 on the Unicom.
There's a big old ship going westbound.
With their 22 Charlie Bravo, contact Gatwick Director 126.125.
26.125 for with their 22 Charlie Bravo. Thank you very much for the wonderful job.
So one of the add-ons I've got is global AI ship traffic. Suppose they've done a major update, and it does actually follow a lot of real-world shipping routes. So that might be.
Contact Gatwick 126.125.
Right. So.
Soldier 6 Tango Golf, fly heading 020 degrees, descend 4000, Bournemouth, QNH is 1010.
Down to 4,000 feet, 1010, the QNH and heading 020, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
QNH 1010, just in case.
QNH 1010, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf. So down to 4,000. And we can go QNH now. Okay, so we're passing through 7,000 for 4,000. Checked. So land lights are coming on, continuous ignition, cabin crew has been informed, we are 10 minutes. Diff pressure is 3.2.
1, turn right 210 degrees, descend flight level 140.
140. Can you repeat the heading, please?
210.
Cruise ship.
You keep on getting cut off.
210.
210, receive that Portugal 671.
Jetset 175, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Jetset 175.
Speedbird 491, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Send 4,000, QNH 1011 for Speedbird 491.
Shuttle 2 Romeo Alpha, you on the frequency?
Nope. London Centre, Speedbird 553, with you, flight level 120.
Speedbird 553, hello, call 2162, stop descent, flight level 110.
Right, okay, so speed brakes are in.
Level 110 for Speedbird 553.
So Bournemouth is just over there somewhere.
Okay, 2 stations at once, Speedbird 3 Zulu Lima, London, hello to you.
So we'll start slowing down now, so we'll go back to the up speed.
Arrival, descend flight level 180.
So 212.
180, and who else is calling? Shuttle 8 Alpha, stand 503, ready for push. Shuttle 8 Alpha, crew face north.
Okay, so if we look over to the ILS, frequency 110.5. So Andy Bravo Hotel, 12 miles.
Left turn 270 to 839.
Speedbird 491, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Step 4 feet, QNH 1010 for Speedbird 491.
JetBlue 43 London, hello, squawk 1127.
So Southampton ahead of us.
1127, on that one hotel, JetBlue 43.
Easy 305 London Control, hello, descend flight level 240.
So Bournemouth down here.
JetBlue 43, descend flight level 130.
He's on a roll now.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, descend for altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf. So down to 3,000 feet.
Descend flight level 200, level Elbow, Monarch Unicorn 1228, bye bye.
So he's on the ball tonight.
Bye bye, Speedbird 491, left 360 degrees.
So it's Southampton ahead of us. So we'll get a left turn in a minute. And we'll see Southampton Airport there. There's the city, Southampton.
Hello from Alpha 427 right, clear takeoff, the wind 220 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear takeoff.
Jet set 175, climb flight
So we'll go flap 1.
Flight level 370, Jetset 175.
So flaps 1, and we'll come back to the flap 5 speed of 192.
Iberia 31 Zulu Yankee, climb flight 350. Iberia 31 Zulu Yankee, climb flight level 350.
Very bumpy.
Speedbird 190, you're on the frequency. Nothing good. Alpine A3 Delta Quebec, contact Paris Control on 128.1, bye bye.
Paris Control 128.1.
Hopefully it'll give us a turn.
Your wings 8 Victor, continuing present heading, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80 and continue.
And we'll go flap 5.
Speedbird 839, turn left 060 degrees, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Left turn 060, descend altitude 5,000 through 839.
London, hello, GT3 Quebec Romeo.
Is the 23 Quebec Romeo London, hello to you, it's the Bassett 1 Golf arrival, descend flight level 130.
Bassett 1 Golf arrival, descend flight level 130, GT3 Quebec Romeo.
Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf, left heading 240 degrees, descend 2,000 feet, further glide path.
Left 240 degrees, 2,000 feet with the glide path. Tom Jet 6 Tango Golf.
London Control, Shuttle 8 Alpha, ready to taxi. Okay, all stations, I've just lost everything on my scope, so just stand by one to see if I can get it back, hang on. Oh, so I've got it back on the other one.
So we've got flap 10.
Shuttle 8 Alpha, ready to taxi. 8 Alpha, taxi by Alpha, hold Alpha 4. Taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 4, Shuttle 8 Alpha.
London Control in now, Packet 5 November Whiskey, flight
Descending.
Roger. Brakes, Beaver 491, clear to land, 27 left, surface 222 degrees, 10 knots.
Crew 87 was speed requirement.
Speed at 839, no ATC speed restriction, turn left 360 degrees.
Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
360, speed at 639.
Eurowings 8 Victor left 180 degrees, descend 5000, QNH 1010.
Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
QNH 1010.
Hey, you all got your seatbelts on?
Left 180.
Left 180, speed correction, Eurowings 8 Victor.
Shuttle 2 Romeo Alpha, climb flight level 140.
Climb 140.
Hey, windy, windy.
DT 305, descend flight level 200.
Where is the airport?
Target 6 Tango Golf, clear to land, surface wind is 230 degrees, 7 knots, after land is down the shore.
Cleared land, runway 26, Tomjet 6 Tango Golf, thanks very much.
Cheers, speedbird 100, speed 190.
Right, okay then, so I'm going to just turn it left very slightly, so we can get back onto the localizer. So we're 12 miles.
Down to 3,059.
So we've got
Your wings over to speed 160 knots.
traffic level
Shuttle 2 Romeo Alpha, Molly Unicom.
4 miles somewhere.
William Control, good evening, easy 264 with you 5,000 feet.
264 Whiskey London, hello to you, climb now, flight of 130.
Climb now 130.
Okay, so we are going to Warlock.
JetBlue 43, descend flight level 110.
Level 110, JetBlue 43.
JetBlue 43, contact Gatwick direct to 126.825, bye-bye.
16825, JetBlue 43, good night.
Good night.
Wing view with the engine. Yep, sure thing, Darren.
Air Portugal 671, descend flight level 110.
Hey, how's that for you?
Speed at 839, left 300, clear down.
I will have to just quickly nip back into the cockpit though. Right, so we do have some traffic behind us somewhere on the TCAS. Can't see him. He is behind us now though. Right, Warlock. Localised capture, sort of flip that around to 255. Localizer.
If you can hear people talking or need a read back, please just wait until they get it before getting on the frequency, otherwise it takes a lot longer. Break.
Let's just turn him down slightly.
I think you got it, but you're clear for the RLS approach runway 27 left and you're number 3.
Number 3 and clear for the RLS 27 left, Eurowings 8 Victor.
Air Portugal 671, resume your own navigation.
Right, okay, so we're descending on the RLS. Approach is armed. Glide slope's armed. Runway is in sight ahead of us.
175, contact Paris Control 128.1.
Contact Paris 128.1, jet set 175, cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Right, okay, so we're descending on the RLS then, so let's bring the speed back.
Air Portugal 762.
Gear down. Flaps 25.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Speed brake is armed.
Ready to go, me, easy 305, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Okay, descending 5 miles. Flaps 30.
Climb flight level 220.
Flight level 220, easy 264.
Very bumpy. Was it this bumpy as well?
Speedbird 30 Lima, descent flight 130.
Descent 130.
So, good view of the airfield ahead of us.
Air Portugal 671, descend flight level 110. Thank you.
Descending airport 671.
Okay, so let's get the lights
Speed
on.
160 knots or greater before DME.
160 or greater before DME.
Wow, it's busy.
Shuttle 8 Alpha from Alpha 4, runway 27 right, clear takeoff. The surface 220 degrees, 10 knots after departure, 1 to Unicom 1228.
Right, okay. So, thrust off, order pilots coming out, manual flight.
Hello, Lufthansa 09 Foxtrot, climbing for flight level 140. I was not sure if I had it call you, so...
Yeah, cheers. Foxtrot about to close, so you can continue on Unicom.
No, he's had enough. Absolute machine. Okay, 500 feet. Slightly fast. Just bring the power back slightly. Slightly low. Bump seems to have stopped. Slightly low on the glide slope.
No. Bye-bye, break for Speedway 30 Lima, fly heading 330 degrees, descend flight level 90.
Heading 330, flight level 90, that's 32 Lima.
Iberia 310.
Close, hold.
Control 125,
And we're down.
Iberia 310, Yankee contact, pressing control 125.5.
Speed at 839, clear to land 27 left, 220 degrees, 10 knots, off the land is standard choice.
Manual brakes.
Cheers, your wings 8 Victor, you're number 2 to the one ahead of you, you're clear to land after, 220 degrees, 10 knots, and continue on Unicom 158 now.
And we're down. It's quite a sporty landing.
You too. Speedway 30 Lima, if you keep on that heading, you could descend at your discretion, that'll put you up to a base leg for 2 to the left, and it's, there's no other known traffic coming in, so it's Unicom 122, that's why you view.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, around we go, around we go.
Thank you. Anybody else on this frequency? London 12945 is now closed. Anyone on this frequency? Switch Unicom 122 this way. I'm going for a well lie down and a beer. Take care.
Well deserved.
Cheers.
Right then, there we go. So we are on the ground at Bournemouth. I've got to say, not my best landing. I was a little bit low on the glide slope on the end there, but yeah, that was alright. So we've got the APU starting, the flaps are coming in, speed brakes are stowed. Yeah, that was alright. It was a very, very busy arrival there. I felt a lot for the controller there. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. That was a great flight. I quite enjoyed that. Very fast, running out of time here. So do we have anybody on stand at the moment? There is a aircraft there. He looks like he's on stand 4. So you might get your parking on stand 3 there, Darren. Let's just turn the landing lights off. Don't need to be blinding the fakes with those. So who do we have? AirAsia. Long way from home. It's an A321 Neo, by the way, so it's on the range, on the limit of its range. Right, so stand 4, stand 3, stand 3? Yeah, stand 3, there we go then. Let's lose the taxi lights. No marshal to greet us. P. So we're going to guess. I'll stop it about there. Right. Okay. Brakes on. Let's get the trim set. Right. APU is on the bus. And we have 2 blues, 1 red, engine dead. There we go. Right. RALIX, engines off, anti-collision light off, fuel pumps off. And there we are. I almost got it on the stop line. So there we go then, guys. Welcome to Bournemouth after a flight time of 1 hour 51 minutes. That was a very busy approach and landing. I was quite happy with that. And yeah, thank you very much. I have to unfortunately go now, so I need to go cook some dinner. But thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again on the next CavokSim live stream. So in the meantime, have a great night, everybody, and as I say, see you on the next one. Don't forget, share, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Adios, amigos.